writing your story. Sometimes you've got an idea of where it is that you want to go, and then God has a different plan. And when God's plan starts to roll out, incredible things happen because it's God's plan. So things all start to come together. And I have a sneaking suspicion this may be very much the story of Liam Covert joining me live this morning. Liam, good morning. How's it going, buddy?
Good day, sir. It's going lovely today.
So I have a sneaking suspicion your story, you had another plan, and then you thought, but what's this music all about? Let me give it a go. And here we are. Second single dropping today. Congratulations on an outstanding song.
Thank you so much, sir. Definitely, I can definitely agree with you on that one. Yes.
So tell us the story. I mean, it all started with what is also another outstanding song. I mean, you've really just kicked off your career amazingly with Kiss These Scars. Let's talk about that mentorship program through the Cape Town Arts Festival, because that's a beautiful start to your story.
Yes. No, I was incredibly blessed to come across this opportunity. I was really sent it by chance. One of my fellow musicians in the VNA program sent this opportunity to me, and I was at first I was very skeptical, because they were offering a lot and for no charge. In
Mm.
fact, they would pay each of the artists a stipend to come to the classes. So this program was a artist upliftment program, basically where they got in mentors to help us with our songwriting, our performance, and our some producing skills as well.
Mm.
And there were six entrants, where we had to audition, and then after being accepted, we went to this venue about twice a week and got these classes from these industry professionals.
Wow.
They even gave some guitar lessons to those that weren't proficient in guitar. So that really helped a lot with my songwriting. And after a period of 3 months, we were given the opportunity to record and produce, have our own song produced, after being mentored through these mentors. So the song that was produced was "Kiss These Scars" out of this program.
What an incredible opportunity. I mean, as I was saying, as God is seems to be writing this fresh part of your story, and to see how everything has come
Yes.
together. I mean, what was your dream initially? Because you didn't just wake up one day and say, "Okay, I think I can sing a bit and I think I can play the guitar." I mean, this has been coming with you through your life, but was music and two singles and radio interviews and radio airplay. I mean, where was that in
Yeah.
your list of things for the future? Did it even feature?
Not at all. I think I always knew from a young age that music is definitely my greatest passion.
Hmm.
Over the years, I've had these fleeting passions. There's at some stage I wanted to become an engineer. At some stage, I wanted to become a pilot in the Air Force. I even applied to be in the Air Force in matric.
Yo.
And then God had another plan for me. Um, I ended up studying at Stellenbosch University. I completed my degree in conservation ecology. And after completing that degree, I decided to give myself a year and try music out.
Mm.
Just started busking in local shopping centers at
Yeah.
the waterfront, the V&A waterfront, and it's been an amazing journey and experience so far that I have come as far as I did and met the people that I did in order to have released two songs up until this day.
Yeah, and to have a big name producer like Ibrahim Malam, I mean, that's pretty incredible to be able to start your
Yes,
career with somebody like this having your back. I mean, that's the kind of thing you need, right?
yes, no, definitely. Ibrahim knows just how to bring out the best in my voice.
Mm.
Um, he came with ideas that I haven't even thought of. I actually had a different idea for the song that was released now today, and he came with this idea that I haven't even thought of. But once he pitched it to me and gave me a taste of the sound of how it's gonna sound, I was like, okay, this is the sound that is meant for me. This is something I've never thought of,
Mm.
but he definitely brings out the best in my voice and my vibe.
I like that. So, how would you define your voice and your vibe? If somebody said, Liam Cover, what kind of music does he make? How would you define your sound?
So I think every artist struggles to answer this question. um, but definitely at the moment, I'd say I'm leaning more into a pop sound. Initially, obviously, with my first song, it was
Mm.
more folk. But after the release of this song, I see myself going more into the pop side of things, definitely keeping things indie,
Yeah.
um, quite visionary in the sense that the song is not very conventional. There's a tempo change in the song, which not a lot of songs have, and I do wish to keep that sort of unconventionality in my songs going forward.
Yeah, that's important for our listeners that don't know. That's the indie, the independent sound. There, you don't have the record labels breathing down your neck, telling you how you're supposed to sound and how
Yes,
you're supposed to do things. You can express yourself. So it often leaves you really uplifted by the music because it's a true representation of the heart of the artist. I think that's probably the best way to long way of explaining indie music.
definitely.
um,
Yes,
yeah, so let's talk about the song Worry C. I mean, for us as believers in Jesus, and this is two Christian radio stations you're broadcasting together, Radio K Pulpit, Radio Disa, and listening to your voice this morning, Liam. Worry is something that comes, we know we're not supposed to worry. Jesus told us not to worry, but it sneaks up on us, the things of this life and the responsibilities we have. Ooh, and we're so unsure of the future, then worry comes and knocks on our door, doesn't it?
yes, no, definitely. So I decided to go with this song, with the title of the song, because in the Bible, of course, a lot of people would know that the ocean or the sea is
Mm,
referred to a lot in the Bible, in a lot of Bible stories, and often it is a metaphor for chaos and for doubt and for worry. So I decided to go with the title of that song, Worry Sea, um, just to highlight that fact. And then throughout the verse of the song, um, bring relatability and bring the thoughts that people think every day.
mm.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with my life? What am I gonna eat tomorrow? What am I gonna drink? What am I gonna wear? Such thoughts that plague each and every human being. And then in the chorus, come through with a bold affirmation, in a sense that, you are speaking to your problems, or
Yeah.
you are speaking to these thoughts that plague you, and telling those thoughts and telling those problems how big your God is, and just acknowledging and realizing for yourself that God is way beyond, is above, bigger, and he is bigger than your problems.
Yeah, how beautiful is that? The song's called Worry C. You're going to hear it in just a few minutes' time. What's really cool though, Liam, is you've got a heart for Jesus, for the word, and for the truth, and to encourage people that listen. But what's really cool is your music is played everywhere, and you're getting access through your message to even mainstream radio stations. So that's really a good thing to get that message of hope out there to everyone.
Definitely, sir, definitely. Yes, that is something I would like to um, revolve a lot of my music around, is the messages that God wants to bring to people. Because at the end of the day, He's the one that brought me to this point. He's the one that gave me the gift of singing and songwriting, and I just feel that in order to make maximum impact, and to get my message or His messages out there,
Mm.
the best way is to do that through music. Um, and yes, definitely, I plan to, I wouldn't say sneak Christian songs, onto commercial radio, but that is sort of my plan.
Ah.
Is to get God's message out there in a way that is catchy, in a way that is unforgettable,
Mm.
and at the end of the day, perhaps reach out to someone that does not know God, or someone that has rejected God, and make them see something in a different light.
What a heart, hey? You got to smile at that on a Friday morning. Now, Liam, we know we call you Liam Cover. That's your artist's name. That's not your given surname. Where do you come up with a cool?
Yes.
Where do you come up with a cool word like Cover, Liam Cover? There's got to be a story there, surely.
So my for those that don't know, my name is Liam van der Heide.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought to myself, definitely that's way too long to put on to put on the credits of a song.
Yeah.
It's not catchy enough. So I decided to think of a stage name that is shorter and obviously more catchy. And I came up with the name Kova because my second name is Colin,
Uh-huh.
which is my late grandfather's name, and he was a huge inspiration in
Wow.
my life. And I decided to use the first two letters of his name, C-O, Colin, and then the first two letters of my surname as well, so Kova.
Love
Just,
it.
yeah, I thought it sounded cool.
It does sound cool. You nailed it. Liam Cover. How cool is that? Brand new release called Worry C, released today officially on the 3rd day of October 2025. Go and check him out. We'll ask you in a moment, Liam, to let us know where we can find you on the socials. But that first single as well, Kiss These Scars, what a beautiful song of love and of, when you got somebody special in your life that you love and that loves you back, and they will say, despite what you've been through in your life, I'm still going to love you and I'm going to kiss those scars. Beautiful. Makes me want to cry when I talk about it because it makes me think about my life. So, Liam, we want more. We can't wait for more, and people want to say, "Who like hierdie Liam Oukie? Ek wil sien." And what does his music sound like? And we want more. So, how can we find you on the socials and other places?
So you can find me on all the different social platforms besides Twitter at Liam Liam Kova Music. So Liam Cova Music.
Liam Cover Music. Go and check it out on all the social platforms and all the digital streaming platforms from today, the 3rd of October, for this brand new song called Worry C. Today, it's official release date. We get to play it here. First on Radio Cape Pulpit and Radio Decent 95.9 FM. Yeah, and the people listening are from the Somerset West area, the Strand area, Gordons Bay, and all around. And that's your part of the world, isn't it, there in the Helderberg, Liam?
Definitely, yes. That's my corner.
So somebody's listening like, ons ken hom, ek ken sy ma. So we'll soon find out what do they call it? 6 degrees of separation happening here with young Liam. Liam, thanks for your time. Thanks for great music. You just keep going. We can't wait for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th single, for the EP, for the album, for the tours. Quickly, before we go, you are out and about doing some tours in the Helderberg. Let us know, where can we see you live? I know you're busy this weekend even.
Yes, so I think the next biggest thing coming up would be that would be a show at the Baxter Theatre, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a somewhat of a competition, a talent showcase. It is called the Fresh Faces 2025 show at the Baxter Theatre. You're gonna find some huge artists performing there as well.
Maybe they're going to be saying that of you in the future. There's going to be some huge artists. Like Liam Cover? Oh, yes, him. Who knows what the future holds? You're in the hands of God right now, and where that's the case, and when you're moving in his world, the only way is up for his glory. Thanks so much for great music, Liam. Check him out online. He's gigging around the Helderberg, and if you're at one of the restaurants or wine farms or whatever, you can go and see him doing his thing, even at the Botanical Gardens in Stellenbosch. Liam, all the best to you. Many blessings. Thanks for great music, and you be well and be blessed.